But it's beautiful out there.
I think he's going to Iowa with us.
Boy.
You said you'd talk to him.
I talked to him. I was texting him this morning, and it sounds like he's a go. We're gonna figure it out. I wish I could tell you everybody that's gonna go with us, but I need to get more names confirmed. Before.
Yeah, but there's gonna be so many people to go this time.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to do a couple podcasts up here,
We need to get like our own private party plane.
Mm-hmm.
Just 30 people load up and just.
I'm just ready to hit the lottery and we'll have us a plane.
Either a plane or a bus. I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't mind the bus if
we
we had somebody drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the driving, man. It's so long.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I also just don't know the pricing of like Greyhound or anything. But that would be pretty expensive, I'm assuming.
A bus?
Yeah.
They cheap.
Yeah, but
I know they're not cheap.
whatever.
But I
We
mean,
got
like,
it.
if we had like 30 people on a bus and we split it 30 ways, it wouldn't actually be that much, I don't think.
I'm not getting on a bus with 29 other people. Especially y'all. Y'all are big.
Okay. Well
Have you heard Todd snore?
Oh.
I shared a hotel room with this guy one time. He's over there cutting logs.
Was that my snoring or?
Yeah, that was just that's snoring.
Okay.
Me and poor Jesse.
Oh, sure.
I'm over here. So Jesse was smart and jumped in the bed before anybody else was going to sleep.
I was already asleep.
By the end of the night, I'm sitting there looking, and I got Todd over here, sound like he's starting his engine up, and then I got Jesse over here passed out. So I either had to sleep in the bed with Jesse or on the floor. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna take them chances with Jesse. So I end up waking up. Well, the whole night I was awake, and then I finally get some sleep. And Jesse, I don't know if y'all know it about him, but he's up early every morning.
Every morning.
This guy is about it, man. The sun comes up, and he's coming up with it, you know. So he's up walking around acting like he had the best night's sleep ever. Went out. I think he got some breakfast and some coffee. And I'm like, man, took all the blankets. I don't know where all the blankets went. Sitting in there freezing. I can't share. I keep a bus with you guys.
I keep that AC on like 62 in them Nashville hotels too.
You got to.
You wake up, it's snowing.
You reach over, your case of beer's still cold.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be colder than it was when you went to sleep.
Exactly. The windows frosted over.
Man, I'll tell you that it right now, talking about it, I think we're living the times of our lives, man.
Oh, I'm loving every second of this right now,
just
dude.
to even be able to sit there and be like, man, I've been in, we were sharing hotel rooms.
Yeah.
How often are we going to get to do that?
Well, I guess we're going to be sharing buses, but
no, I really think it is cool, man. I think everything going on.
I don't think it's too far out when we are on that bus. You know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate all my listeners. I want to say that first thing. I mean, we're up to 500 now, so
nice.
That's a good thing, and I appreciate every one of you. That War Trace train again.
Every time we record, every single time.
Well, it comes through every 2 hours, so
it comes through every 15
every hour.
minutes.
That's old War Trace song right there playing in the background. Back in my early recordings, you could hear that.
Oh, really?
Yep. I remember somebody pointing it out. They were like, "Man, how did you get that train sound?" I was like, "Well, I'm recording out the closet, so the train passed."
That was downtown Vine Street, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you could hear it. I know my sister had the same issue in some of her songs. That train made more guest appearances.
Oh yeah, it's in every podcast, that's for sure.
Hey man, that's one thing I know. When I moved out, I was away from Work Trace for like 5 years,
right?
And that's one thing I miss. Now that me and my wife live back here, she kind of can't stand it. So, being so close to the tracks, it wakes her up. But to me, it helps me sleep.
I've never been awake. Like, I never get woke up by a train.
Gonna be honest, unless we are recording a podcast,
you don't even notice it.
I can't hear it
at
all. I don't notice it. I don't even know it's there.
Lived as far as we did our whole life away from it. I mean, it's just
a yard away.
Yeah, it's second nature.
There she goes.
Yeah, I lived. I'm not gonna say the street where, but like the street where I grew up for the first 13 years of my life or something like that. No, it was probably the first 10 or 11. It's about 500 feet away from the tracks, and then I moved over here with you.
Yeah.
Now we're 500 feet away from the tracks. Just on the other side.
Yeah, you don't pay it no mind as long as you ain't got headphones on and hear it.
Yeah.
Because I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it now, but most of the time.
I don't know why they wear it out here so much, because it's a 1-lane track right there, and they usually fly through here. But
Yeah, there's no reason.
he's still going.
He'll stop when you pass that crossing.
Yeah.
Let's just wait on him.
Oh, I do know the little driveways.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So they got to blow it every time they have a crossing.
Imagine living on the other side of that. Like having your driveway have a railroad track right there.
I wouldn't.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
For the longest, like in the early 90s, the gas trucks wouldn't even, because they didn't have the arm crossings, they wouldn't even cross the tracks to deliver gas there. So
I wouldn't want to get hit by a train. I wouldn't do it.
I mean, so the people, if they wanted gas heat, they couldn't have gas heat. They would have to. That's crazy. I shouldn't know that. Why do I know that?
I don't know. You know,
history.
like
History.
we both know quite a bit of random stuff, but your random information is information that actually seems like important to some people.
Your random information is,
Like not important to anyone.
I mean, it's important to somebody.
You know how many ounces of taco meat goes into a Taco Bell taco, don't you?
I know how many ounces of meat goes into a Chili's taco.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Them
It's 3.
Chili's street
It's
tacos.
3.
It's 3.
3. Dude.
6 pieces of shrimp or 1 serving of chicken picante per taco.
The hell is chicken picante?
Chicken picante?
It's chicken with peanuts in it, man. Don't be so stupid.
It's that chicken with that cashew, bro. That cashew crusting.
But
Man, you know, Payton, I envy you, man. I know me and Todd feel pretty rough right now. He's on point. I'm sitting here like, I'm over here trying to gather my thoughts from yesterday.
Yeah, man. Yesterday, I had fun when I was there. I ain't gonna lie. I had a little too much Coca-Colas.
Oh, yeah, our Coca-Colas.
way too many Coca-Colas.
Man, wait now.
There was a whole keg of Coca-Cola there that disappeared pretty quickly.
That whole keg of Coca-Cola.
Oh, yo, Dangle, man. He was
Oh, Jody. I got to get him on here just to sit and
dude, his story.
talk.
Well, he
Bro.
played like all of his like party songs. Like you know when you hand Jody your guitar and he just starts playing his songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played all of them yesterday for like an hour at least. Then he passed off the guitar and then he picked it back up.
Then he passed out. And then he got back up.
Man, he's like, you remember them, what do they call it, wibble wobble toys that you had when you were a kid? You'd punch it and it just popped back up. That's
ready to go again.
That's Jody, man. He can take a 2-minute nap and he's like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, Jesus, I'm too
I
old for
swear
this
that
shit.
guy could be a stand-up comedian just talking about his life.
His life.
Like something that happened yesterday. He could walk in and tell us, and we would be in tears, man.
Oh, we were in tears.
Yeah, we can't talk about the stories.
No,
that he
we
tells.
cannot tell.
We'll just give a hint. Ice Cube.
You're gonna have to
No.
put that explicit sign on
yeah,
Jody's
100%.
podcast.
We do it on all of them.
Oh, there have been 2 podcasts that we have not had to put an explicit sign on, and that's the Brett Bowen one and the Justin Williams one.
Oh yeah,
Other than that, we've had to put explicit on every.
because those
single
guys are
one.
babies.
Yeah, they're children.
They can't even say a cuss word. They say, what the cuss?
What the?
What the fun facts? They're gonna
Shoot.
look. Brett's gonna laugh about that. Justin Williams, big boy. I bet you he's gonna meet me out back and kick my what the cuss.
Boy, he's big.
He is, dude.
Man, he
wasn't
got
he a
his-
bull rider, or was he a?
He's a
did he ride-
roper?
Yeah, roper.
Yeah.
He's a
I tell
cow.
you what. Sorry, Asher, but I think he had the best guitarist on stage at the War Trace Music Fest.
Man, I was excited to see him out there, man. Old Josh,
Man, he's so good.
he's bad to the bone, man. I was just glad to see him playing again.
He said he ain't played in what, 2 years? Year and a half? Something
He
like that.
hasn't.
Since
Well,
2019, I think.
yeah. Justin said that he he still plays guitar sometimes, like around family, around some friends, but other than that, he doesn't play shows anymore. He doesn't go on stage anymore. So it was the first time since 2019 that
Yeah,
He's
So,
gotten out and
That
done
dude
stuff.
had his nose to the grindstone
Yeah.
for a while.
So
man.
on Lynchburg Music Fest, I hate to take it away. I just want to. You're playing Friday, right?
I haven't. They
You
haven't
don't
given
know?
me dates yet. Well, they told me it's to be announced. So
Are you playing full band?
I have no clue.
No clue. Okay.
I would like to. I think the full band shows are just getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I
are
feel
there
like
any shows on the 11th for
this month.
the
Next
Lynchburg
month?
Music Fest? The
I don't
11th
know.
is
8th,
Sunday.
9th, and 10th. No,
This
it's,
is the 8th,
it's
9th, and
Thursday,
10th?
Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have Friday and Saturday off.
Okay. Sweet. I probably won't go Thursday because I got to work Thursday. But anyways.
But yeah, no, I think the full band shows are they're getting to the point now to where I feel like I owe that to people. You know.
Yeah, definitely. They're getting better. And
For the people that listened to me back when all I did was acoustic stuff, I'm sorry.
man,
Nah, I appreciate it. You know, because they hung in there. I mean, you know the type of songs
yeah.
me as a songwriter, I want to write sad songs. You know, that kind of I like the storytelling. But me as a performer, I want to give people something that they can move to, and I feel like that comes across better with the full band.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean it would, but the band that I'm running with now, we're creating a sound that I didn't realize it until Dave Palooza. You know, when we played Dave Palooza, my mind was so far out there that day because just happened to run around and, you know, me and Dayton doing sound and trying to keep everything moving properly. My mind was so far away from playing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so when I stepped on stage, which I look at it as it probably made me better because there was no nerves, there was nothing.
Right.
It was just get up there, play so I can get back down and get back to work, you know.
Well, at least we know next day Palooza, we're going to have a sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dayton did a fantastic
Oh,
job,
Dayton killed it.
but I definitely think he needs some help
Yeah.
next year. Just because
You know, it's stressful. We
yeah.
well,
Y'all
when we
were
first started,
overwhelmed.
when we were talking about putting it on, we didn't really think about like, oh, this is going to just be something huge, you know? And it wasn't. Like, we would have planned better if we knew what it was going to turn into a week prior to the show, you know? We knew enough to be like, all right, well, we need a full-size stage. We need to be able to do this. We need the system to be able to push this. We were planning bigger than what we expected it was going to be.
Yeah.
But we were way under plan for what it actually became, which is a blessing. You know, I mean, that's a good thing.
People wanted to get out and listen to some music finally.
And it was awesome.
I honestly think every year it's going to get bigger.
Yep.
I think every year will get bigger. I think next year we'll see probably twice as many people.
Mm-hmm. And man, the lineup we're talking about putting the lineup together, and the guys that we've reached out to, if they end up showing up, it's going to be a really good. It's going to be a really good thing. But now, what I was saying about Dave Palooza was, so I didn't realize. You know me. You know how my music's been. You know, I was more Americana than anything. You know, and my band that I picked up and started running with, they each individual of my band kind of does their own thing.
Right.
So we literally started playing together because we appreciated the sound that each other was creating, you know. And when you put it all together and you get up on stage, it became Southern rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even, it never once crossed my mind that we're playing red dirt Southern rock music. I thought I was doing Americana with electric guitar.
Right.
You know, and when I stepped off stage, I can't remember if it was Joe Fortner or Ryan Nelson came up and was like, man, when did you start playing rock and roll?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I didn't even realize that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
But now that it was brought to my attention, and even Dave Matthews was like, man, you're really starting to own your sound, and this is what you need to go for.
This is your own sound now.
Mm-hmm. And that's I want to show that to the world at this point, you know.
Okay. Speaking of your band, do you want to say like who all is in your band?
Sean Holtz is a guitar player.
Yeah.
He plays the guitar.
Yes.
And then
yeah.
And then my band. So poor Dave. Dave's leaving me. Poor me, not poor Dave.
Poor Dave is going to.
Well, we can't talk about where he's going.
He's going somewhere good.
He got picked up, and man, I'm